Good morning, and welcome to day 4. Today we'll be working on the welt pocket and creating part of the lining, which is the zipper part. So let's start with the welt pocket, which is a great pocket if you want to hide a phone or a wallet or a little wallet inside your bag, because it's going to be in the lining, so it's kind of hidden. So mark 6 inches, a 6-inch line on below the top, 3 inches below the top. So I'm gonna mark, first I'm gonna mark 3 inches down from the top. All right, so this is my center. I'm marking 3 inches down with a line. Then below this, I'm gonna do another line that's 1/2 inch. This is basically creating the frame for a welt pocket. If you've done this before, it's the same technique. So on the sides, I just want to double check the measurement on the side. All right, so this is 6 inches. So I'm going to find the center and mark it, and it's going to be 3 inches on each side, basically, of the center. All right, so this, what I folded, is the center of the back, okay? So then I'm gonna do 3 inches on each side, so it's gonna be here and here. So this is what I'm going to be sewing. This I won't need, and this I won't need. All right, so now take your pocket and place it right side. So you have 2 pieces for the pocket, right? Mine are the main print. Yours would be the lining, whatever you chose to be the lining fabric. So I'm gonna place my pocket right sides, hold on a second, on the right side of the fabric. I'm gonna place it, so flip your lining. This is the lining back. Since it's a directional print, I'm gonna make sure that my pocket corners align here. So that's about 1.5 inches lower, well, from the top. Right. And you can pin it in place. It stays pretty secure, so I'm not gonna pin it. I'm gonna take it, just put 2 clips. I'm gonna take it to the sewing machine, and I'm gonna stitch around this rectangle. Make sure you pivot at the corners. Alright, so now I need to cut my opening for the zipper. So I used purple thread, so you can see that I stitched it here, and I like to use my rotary cutter for that. If you want to add some more marks on it, you can go ahead and do like a little V here. I'm going to be cutting in between those 2. So you're cutting both the pocket and the panel. And then with my scissors, I'm gonna cut those V's that I just made as close as I can possibly get it to the stitches in the corner without cutting the stitches to create a welt pocket. So now I'm flipping my fabric. I'm pushing the pocket on the back, and I'm going to go ahead and press it. If your corners here are not crisp, that means you haven't cut it as close as possible to the stitching. So just snip a little bit more carefully so you don't snip anything extra. So I'm taking my pocket out, and now it's wrong sides together. See here, I can go a little more, and it's gonna make a world of a difference. That 2 millimeter extra will make a world of a difference when you flip it. So go ahead and press it, and then we'll add the zipper. Pressed it so it stays nice, and now you have an opening right here. Grab your wonder tape, and on the wrong side of the lining, you're going to be placing 2 strips of wonder tape like so. This is to keep your zipper in place. And for this step, I want to use all-purpose zipper. Peel the backing of the wonder tape. And place your zipper. So I have my zipper here. I'm gonna place it wrong side down in between those. Let me flip it on the other side. Now it depends on how you want it to open. If you want it to open from this side, put your zipper pull on that side. I like to work away from the zipper pull and just shorten it when I need to. Alright, so if you have any water-soluble stabilizer showing, disregard it because it's gonna go away with a little water. Alright, so I've pressed it. Obviously my zipper is longer than what I need, and that's okay. It doesn't really matter because I'm gonna cut it off. So now I'll go ahead and do some stitching. I'm gonna first do the 3 rows, then move my zipper. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, then move my zipper, pull in the inside and close it in here. All right. And because this is on the inside, I'm really not going to worry about changing my thread. Make sure you don't stitch over the zipper, that metal zipper top. And right now, remember to move your zipper stop and open the zipper, because if you stitch it with the zipper stop, the zipper pull on the other side will be closing it away. And you don't want that. So I'm pushing it here. And now stitching. Perfect. Let me grab my scissors and just remove the excess zipper on the sides. This way I removed also the metal part that I'm not happy having around, especially since I'm prone to, see, I removed the zipper part, the metal teeth here and the metal back in there, because just in case I sew over the zipper, I don't want to worry about that. So this is from the back, this is from the front, and now we're just gonna add the back of the pocket. Super. All right, so now that we've sewn the zipper, we're gonna be adding the zipper backing. Super easy. Simply place the zipper, the back of the pocket, right sides together, and we're gonna be sewing around the 4 edges, making sure that we don't catch the back lining. So just move it away from the fabric when you stitch it. And that's it for the pocket. See, having cut those metal stops definitely helps right now. That's it. Super easy. We have the pocket finished. So the last step of today is, there's our pocket. Super cute. In the lining with a little purple, because, you know, why not? So now the last step of the day is to basically fold and pin together the lining at the zipper part. So we're gonna take the lining and fold it 1/2 inch and press it, and then we're gonna add the side panels. So it's gonna look like our, let me turn you guys around. All right, so for the last steps of today, I went ahead and pressed 1/2 inch on, take your lining, zipper lining pieces first of all. Press 1/2 inch seam allowance on the inside, on the top of the little one, the narrower one, and on the bottom of the wider one. All right, go ahead and press it. Then bring your lining sides and match the edges of those 2 lining pieces with the edges of the side panel. So you'll have a gap here that's about 3/4 of an inch. And then go ahead and sew a straight stitch on top. So this is how you've created your lining panel. Repeat the same step on the other end. So basically place your lining panel, the side panel, and then lay your 2 zipper pieces to match the raw edges. And this will create a gap here, which is where you'll have your zipper from the main part of the backpack. And this, again, this is just pressed, it's not stitched in. We're gonna stitch it when we finish the construction. So now sew those two in place, and this is your last step for today. You can go ahead and also top stitch here and here, and then snap a picture of your back with the zipper and your lining zipper panels, and post it in the day 4 comments of the Sew Along album for your check-in for today. And I'll see you back here tomorrow when we'll be finishing the construction of the bag. Big steps tomorrow. Bye.